Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for August 10th through the 16th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cappy. What do we got? The overall energy for the reading, the Fool. We got a pretty open energy on your end. It's one of those, you know, if somebody comes up with an idea of, during a busy week of really work and that's it, somebody says, okay, let's fuck it. Let's just go for a day somewhere in nature and, you know, disconnect completely. You would be like, hell yeah, let's do this. If somebody, on the other hand, came in with the idea of, hey, let's just keep on working, you would be like, okay, let's keep on working. So you not a pushover, just an open energy for pretty much anything. As you just need an idea and you'll go for it. Anyways, in the recent past, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Emperor. You're definitely... It's almost looking like you're prepping to do something there, like you're getting ready to do something. And when you have everything, you think you have everything it takes, you're going for it. I think whatever this is has to do with your stability. So maybe you're putting up a plan together and then it's like, okay, we're good to go. Let's do this, you know. In the current situation, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Cups. You've lost hope in something here, that something's going to work out. It has to do with another energy. At this point, you just don't want it to work out at all. Besides the fact that you've lost any kind of hope that it would. Okay, maybe it's a friendship, maybe it's a romantic situation, I don't know. But you're like, nope. It's not going to work out. Okay. In the immediate future, the Death card, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups. You're done giving your energy into a particular direction. Like you're pulling all of that away. And you gave quite a good energy in there. So you're done investing. You're done caring for whatever the situation is. You're kind of wrapping it up. It's like, no point. So... Okay, let's clarify. Let's do the Fool. For the Fool, you get the Ten of Wands, the Empress, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a specific partnership that right now it's kind of a pain. It's more troublesome than anything. So it's like, why would I even deal with it anymore? The thing is, you care about whoever's at the end of this deeply. Maybe that's why. So it's not one of those where it's like, you know, a friendship didn't work out. It is what it is. You know, let's count our losses and move opposite sides of one another. It's not that. You care deeply for whoever this is, but it's something about this partnership stresses you out. Your energy still seems to be open to this partnership. But in the physical, I see the heaviness there. Let's do the Ace of Swords. In the recent past, you get the King of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely you getting ready to, again, begin something, or it's almost looking like you're starting a business or something. I don't know. And you want to make sure that you'll do it right? I think you're past the point of perfectionism, in the sense of maybe you were there and then you figured out that it's never going to be perfect, so I might as well, you know, get as close to it as possible, but I want to know what I'm doing with it. So and also potentially have fun with it while I'm doing it, because I don't want it to be just routine and that's that, you know. So this is you kind of trying to figure it out, putting all the pieces together to get yourself ready to do this. And then again, when I see you in a place of not feeling like you're 100% ready, but at the same time feeling good enough, like this is, okay, let's do this, you know. I gotta know everything about this, but fuck it, let's do this. I know enough. For the Four of Swords in the recent past, you get the Ten of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords. At the same time, there were some other things playing out for you there at a personal level. Like this is more stability-oriented, material-oriented, maybe job or whatever. But on a personal level, I do see a connection there that's struggling. And I kind of see you noticing that, being like, yeah, I know. Kind of working through it, you know. So there's a bunch of stuff going on for you there. Let me do the Emperor. The World card, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. And then, you know, at the end of it all, I kind of see you being like, okay, let's figure out what it is that we need to take with us in this new journey and what it is that we don't. And we're going to discard of that. So at some point, you're definitely stepping into your power and cleaning up. Whatever you don't need anymore, it goes. You know, that was the thought process at least. And focusing more on, again, whatever you're starting there, whatever you're throwing yourself into. So that definitely gave you a boost in your confidence, in your momentum there. Like, okay, we're doing this, let's go. For the Nine of Wands, in the current situation, you get the Page of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Tower. There's an unavoidable truth to a situation you're dealing with, though. As much as you may not want to really deal with it, in the sense of, let me see where I stand, let me see what can be done here. I don't see you at the same time even trying to avoid it, but I almost see you to a certain extent trying to avoid it because you know what you would do if you didn't avoid it at all. And what you would do is probably move on completely, count your losses and move on based off of how everything makes you feel about the situation at this moment in time. But I see you trying to put up a face, being like, no, it's okay, we got this, it's gonna be all right. Whereas if you were to align with the energy that's available for you right now when it comes to the situation, I would guess you would move on. Bubba, it's a defiant squirrel. It's fucking with you. In your face type of a fucking with you. Because it knows you can't reach it. It's not even budging. For the Ten of Swords, you get the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups. Things are not looking great. In the energies that are shown up here, it's not that the situation is not looking great. It's the how you connect to it. You know, the energies that connect you to it are not great, are not looking great. You're upset, you're down, things are heavy. I don't know what's going on in there because you're not showing me necessarily, oh yeah, because it's a shit show. And it might be not. I don't know. Maybe you're just not feeling it anymore and that's that. But because a part of you still kind of clings to this, it's the biggest part of you is actually saying you're disconnected from this, you're done here, and you're saying no. And this part of you says yeah, and you're saying no, and you keep on going, and at the end of the day you're the one that's going to feel like crap here, you know. Let's do the Two of Cups. Man, he's aggressive. But that squirrel, look at that squirrel. It's right there on the edge of the window. It knows that Kai doesn't stand a chance. And he's like, but I'm going to try. Man. For the Two of Cups in the current situation, you get the Two of Cups again, the Strength, the High Priestess. Okay, yeah, very, very important bond here. Very, very strong bond, energetically speaking. Physically speaking, I don't know what the fuck is going on. That it feels completely disconnected. It feels completely shattered. Energetically, no. We're looking at a different story here. And I can't understand now why you're so, like, I don't want to let this go. But holding on to it in the state that it is, that's not great either. So I don't know what brought it here. I don't know what I have no idea. And if nobody's interested in unpacking that, then it's going to stay like this, feeling disconnected and ill. While in the energetical, it's a strong bond. and very important one to you. For the Death card in the immediate future, you get the Six of Wands, the Sun, the Hierophant. I was like, what's that noise? It's the fucking fan. I thought it was water running, and I'm like, where's water running? What water did I leave running? None. Okay, you're coming through as I'm done with something. I'm not sure if we're talking about the situation that's playing out in the current. I think it's something else, where you're definitely wrapping something up. It's showing up as a completed cycle altogether in the physical, in the energetical, everywhere. And once you're done with this, you feel so relieved. So, whatever this is, I don't know. It's a different story. In the current situation, it's not disconnection. It's something else. You're wrapping something up, definitely. That when you do, it feels fucking amazing. Let me do the Knight of Cups in the immediate future. You get the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, the Three of Swords. There's an attempt to come back. Okay. So there's an attempt to come back to something, which is a massive failure. And based off of that, that's when you show up. Okay, I'm done here. This was my confirmation, So there's a final attempt for something here. And it kind of blows up in your face. And then you're like, well, now I'm done, So, okay, let me do the Nine of Cups in the immediate future. You get the Lovers, the Queen of Cups, the Hermit. There's something beautiful showing up for you here. Once this is all said and done, wrapped up, good to go, you're showing up in a lot of love. You're showing up in your heart, expressing a lot of love, putting a lot of love out there. And when that happens, it feels like almost like it's pulling you inward into a little bit of a break or a period of time of healing or a hermiting mode type of an energy. And that's when you get in there and you realize what's important. And this situation, in the current situation, is coming up again in you feeling the importance of this. Now, I don't know how that's gonna affect the situation, if it's gonna affect it in any kind of way. I like the fact that this chapter closed here is kind of pulling you inward to sit with it for a little bit, to see what's up there, and then you realize what's important, So I like that for you. Super cool. But let's see what the universe has to close it off. The Two of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. Things are looking like they're in standby for this important bond that looks... I'm not seeing a mess in it. That's the thing. I'm not seeing that... Maybe it is, but I'm not seeing as that being the issue here. Maybe it is messy. Maybe somebody did mess it up. I don't know. Or the both of you did. I don't know. I'm not seeing that. What I'm seeing is the fact that things are not... They're kind of up in the air, and they're not feeling good for either one of you. And it's just at a halt. There's a break in here. Nobody's doing anything. They're just living in these energies that are ill, But what you're telling me about the situation, that even so, it's still teaching you a lot. So there's still a lot to learn from this experience. So there's no real conclusion to it as of right now. I think based off of where you're showing me you're at with the situation, and where I see the other energy, which I think they're in the same place as you, I don't think either of you want for this to crash. The problem is neither of you are doing anything to prevent that. Because if nobody does shit here, it will eventually, implode. Whatever this is. So at some point, maybe one of you is going to address the elephant in the room, or whatever the hell is keeping things on hold and not feeling great here. But not now. It's not happening now. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.